up, guys? Back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved, and we've got some pretty cool shit going on in our base now. As you can quickly tell, we've got some Species X up, and we've Behemoth gated off the. Um, we've replaced all the gates and made them a little bit bigger. Made our area a little bit bigger, and we used Behemoth gates this time. So that's pretty cool. The metal Behemoth gates, that's a little farther down the road. We don't really have metal farm on tap yet, but we're close. You can also probably see from the light down there, we've got a generator, and yeah, our base is becoming pretty badass now. I actually gave away my pterodon. I'm not sure if I had showed that pterodon in a video, but I gave it away because it was when I tamed it, it was only level 12, and when I gave it away, it was like level 32 or something like that. But it's pretty low level, and I mean, our lowest level pterodon aside from that one is like 70 something. So we've got like 4 or 5 of them. Almost everyone in the tribe has a bird now, except for me now, obviously, because I gave it away. But this, I mean, I was right along. I was equal. Me and one other person tamed this RG. So we tamed this RG and Growler, the saber that I showed you in the previous video, in the same day, right back to back. So both, I mean, I feel comfortable getting on this bird and fly it around, and you know, the person that helped me tame this bird, he's got a high level pterodon anyway, so he normally will fly that anyway. So I'll probably get another level pterodon here pretty soon, but I want to get a max level pterodon so that we can. We've got a max level female pterodon, and I want to get a max level male pterodon so that we can someday breed them. But that'll be later on down the road. I'm not too worried about that right now. But I wanted to kind of just show you guys around the base and show you some cool stuff that we got going on. Our base is starting to get pretty big and require some upkeep with the Species X and all of that stuff. So, but one thing before I start showing the base that I want to show you that we did last night, and I should have recorded it, but the guys, they don't want to record with, they don't want me to record with like, their voice and all of that. So when we're doing tribe stuff, going out and getting things as a tribe, I'm probably not going to do too much recording just because, they asked not to be put on YouTube, so I'm going to respect that. So anyways, let's see here. So I want to show you guys one thing, and you can already see it. Yeah, buddy. He tamed out at like level 19 or something like that, so he's pretty low level, but that's all right. We can't make any, even just the regular saddle for it yet. But here pretty soon, I'm already working on farming up the materials to make a platform saddle for it. And the Alpha tribe that I showed in my previous video, we're pretty friendly with them. They actually showed us around in their base and stuff. So, and they helped us out. They gave us our first trike saddles and got us start. That really kind of got us started on the server. So we're friendly with them. And I've seen they have a Quetzal, and it has a platform saddle on it. So one of them is high enough level to make us that. So I'm gonna farm up the materials and get them to make it for us. Only problem is they haven't been on much here lately, so that kind of sucks. So I need to get the materials so that I can just start hounding them to make it. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys around the base. There's Screech. That's the guy's pterodon that helped me tame that. So it's 153. So I'm not worried about that. About flying Birdman around. Anyways, so we got all of this going on. Sorry, I got distracted. So we got all of this going on. We got, I did end up getting us a female Carno, so we got the Carno eggs on tap now, and we've got our plants back here. Got this going on, so we got like everything for kibble. We've got a ton of fertilizer, which we need to really keep up on the fertilizer. We might need to get another beetle because we're starting to get into Species X. So I kind of wanted to just show you around the base, and I already did a little bit, so there's not much different inside the base other than the outside. But we did move the smithy. We moved that up a level, and now this is where the smithy used to be. We kind of cleared this place out, and now this is where our generator's at. So, and then you go up one level, and here is our, this is our you know, our crafting area. So we got our industrial grill, all our preserving bins, um, forges, smithy, blueprints, fabricator. And then you go up one more level. And here's all our birds. Here's our bird cage. So, see, we got, like I said, our lowest level bird is level 70. And then we got little ninjas 135, and Marine is 203. Marine is a freaking beast. She was 120 when we tamed her, which is max level on the island map. So she'll be she's a max level pterodon, and she's freaking beast. She does so much damage. Let's see. Let's look at her damage. Melee damage 381. She is a freaking beast, dude. I can't believe how beast she is. And there's a trapdoor right there, but there's no ladder. And that just goes to the species X. That goes to the roof. So yeah, you got to be careful with all this. Like flying a bird out and shutting that door is almost impossible. And if you haven't put points into stamina, you'll die from the fall because you'll try to shut the. You're trying to shut the door, and instead of shutting the door, you press E to get off of your bird, and you just fall. So you could easily die on this. But yeah, that's our base. And then something I didn't even know how to do until here recently is mess with this dung beetle. So here he is. So the dung beetle is pretty cool because the dung beetle produces fertilizer and oil. So we kind of got oil right in our oil farm right in our base. If we got another one, we would be swimming in the oil. As is, you know, as you can see, we got a pretty good amount of oil. This is just what we have right here. We got more oil upstairs, but I wanted to show you guys how the dung beetle works. It's pretty simple. So I already got one poop, but I'll get us another. I got us 2 poop. Okay, so you want to have a Phioma and a dung beetle at the same time, which with how many dinos we have over here, we don't really need the Phioma. We could just stay out here and collect poop. Like, see, there's poop right there underneath Jaeger. But I'll show you with the Phioma anyways. You just feed him some stem berries, and he poops. There you go. So you can do that. You can just sit there and feed him tons of stem berries, and he'll just poop, 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 poop. He'll just keep pooping, and you can get all the poop you need. But this dung beetle can only carry so much weight anyways, which is not very much. So we don't need a whole bunch of poop. But basically, you just put the poop on the dung beetle. See, he's full already. You just put the poop on the dung beetle, and now after a while, he's going to turn that poop into fertilizer. We don't need that small animal feces poop. Anyways, he'll turn this into fertilizer and oil, and that's pretty much it. So we've been keeping up these crops right here entirely fertilized with just the dung beetle and Phioma. We don't have any compost piles that I know of. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have any compost piles. And as you can see, this thing, I mean, we've got a lot. It's not full right now, but that's just because we just filled up our species X. Now that we've got the species X, we're probably going to need to get another dung beetle. Or maybe not, but we've still got 10 more species X that we're going to set up somewhere. So yeah, that's pretty freaking cool, I think. And, oh, one other thing I wanted to show you guys. It's dark, actually. You won't be able to see it. So I will cut right here, and we'll be right back whenever the light comes out. And, yeah, I'll show you guys one more thing that I made. I should have made it on camera, but I didn't. But we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. It's daylight. And I am... Oh, that light doesn't have power. Okay, I am leaving the generator on. Even though all we have is connected to it right now is lights. We're going to have fridges and ACs and stuff like that soon. One of our dudes in our tribe just hit level 55, so he can make us a fridge. I thought he already did, but I don't see a fridge anywhere in the base. I kind of logged out last night right as he hit 55. Anyways, I leave the generator on even though it's only giving us light in the daylight because it takes 1 gas every time you turn it on. But 1 gas will last 1 hour. So if I was to turn it off every time it got daylight, we would be using a ton of gas. Um, but if I just leave it on, we're only going to use 24 gas every day. So that, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, it just makes sense to leave it on. Um, I'll show you guys how to make gas here in a minute. But yeah. So what I wanted to show you guys is the new boat I made, and there's the the link I gave you guys in the previous video. That same guy has a link to make this, has a video tutorial to make this boat. So I'll link that one in the below. But yeah, this boat is freaking sweet. As you can probably already tell, it's pretty cool. I've got a little bit of work to do, like those wood doors right there, and eventually I want to make this all metal. But yeah, I like it. So yeah, as you can see on the inside, it's got like everything I would need. You know, fireplace, some storage boxes, 2 preserving bins, some more storage boxes, a forge, and a smithy. Let's see. You can open the doors, and there's Species X, so I can tend to the Species X right here. Even though it's a little bit difficult to get into the inventory, you got to be looking right in the right perfect spot. So yeah, that's sweet. Damn it! It's a little wonky trying to walk around in here. We got 3 mortar pestles right here, and then on top, I'm gonna put a ballista or a cannon or something like that. The ballista takes 300 metal ingots, so I've got a little bit of work to do before I can get the ballista. But yeah, I freaking love this boat. It's like a little mobile base, basically. I've got the turret set to only attack players and tamed creatures. So anybody that walks along this beach is probably gonna get shot up. So hopefully they don't. But I've warned, there's only a couple other people around that live around here. They're pretty low level, so it'll kill them really fast. But I've warned them that these are here, and so they know if they die to it, it's their own fault. I did kind of screw up the build a little bit right over here. Where is it? You can't really see it from the outside. I screwed up the build a little. I don't know if I screwed it up or if that's just how it places. It always ends up like that, but you can see right through. You can't see from the outside, which I just noticed, so that makes me happy. But from the inside, you can see it. No one in my tribe even noticed it until I pointed it out to everybody. So maybe it's not that bad. I'm just pissed because I didn't want, you know, I wanted it to be perfect. But whatever. I think it's pretty cool. A dude in my tribe, he said he's gonna work on some metal doors and windows and stuff like that, and walls, and he said he'll just stick them in the smithy for me, so whenever I log in, I can lay them down. But yeah, we're gonna work on making this thing in metal, so that'll be cool. And once we get really far away into it, what I'll do is I'll take these preserving bins out, and there should be enough room to stick a smithy, or I'm sorry, not a smithy, a generator right here, and then I'll have a generator in here. And I can put turrets around the outside and a refrigerator and all that shit. So, yeah. This boat is freaking sweet. I love this boat. I think what I'm going to do today is try to get us some scorpions so that we can tame some Rexes next. And we have a bunch of scorpion eggs, but if we want to get a perfect high-level scorpion or T-Rex, we're going to need more eggs. So what I think I'm going to do is close this place off right here, build a wall right here, and then build another wall in the center. And then I'll have 2 compartments right here, and then this big compartment over here. Obviously I need to build a wall there, but yeah, so I'll have 3 compartments, and I'll be able to catch 3 scorpions and go tame 3 scorpions. And we have a pretty good amount of spoiled meat, so that they shouldn't take too long to spoil. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet because it's still pretty early in the day. I just logged in, so. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that boat a lot. Here's an aerial view. And again, if you want to make this boat, there's a really good tutorial on how to do it. I just watched the tutorial and followed his tutorial to the T, and now I've got a boat. I did make the inside a little bit different. Like, he placed a little bit different things in there. I think he placed a lot more stuff than I did. I didn't see the need to have all the stuff that he did. But yeah. So I'm gonna cut right here and go do some things, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there's a level 8 Alpha Raptor right there. We're gonna kill it. I don't know what we're hanging out for. I gotta make sure I don't hit him. I thought it was killing a growler for a second. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nice. $20 primes? Okay, I was like, what the heck is going on? $20 primes. All right, we're gonna cook up these primes and make jerky with them. So, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna cut right here. We'll be right back whenever we got something else to do. Okay, guys, we're back. I brought my boat. My boat is somewhere over there. It's just not in rendering distance. But I came back to Carno Island. I'm not taming anything this time, even though I said I was thinking about getting the scorpions. Might still do that later on today, but we ended up using a lot of that raw meat, spoiled meat, for narcotics. So we might need to spoil some meat if we want to get a scorpion. Anyways, I came up here because I wanted to get pelt. And I wanted to farm some pelt and chitin. So that's why I brought the Argent. So I'm just sitting here, I'm scoping them out before I pick them up. Make sure I can kill them pretty easily. And I just pick it up, take it over there somewhere safe, and kill it. It's pretty simple. It's I thought things would attack you once you picked them up, but it's not. It's not attacking me, so that's pretty good. For some reason though, I'm using my metal hatchet, and I literally haven't gotten any. I've killed like 3 or 4 things, and I haven't gotten any chitin, chitin, whatever you want to call it. I haven't gotten any chitin or I just got a trank arrow from that guy, or pelt yet, so I don't know what the deal is with this, but it feels like I just have bad luck with getting the the special stuff. Let's see, what's he got in his inventory? Nothing. There we go. There's some chitin. Good, good, good. All right. So I'm just gonna keep doing this for a little while, and we'll be right back whenever something good is happening, because this is boring. Okay, guys. Last thing that I'm gonna do before I actually get off for the day. This boat right here seems interesting, and it's from the D's Nuts. And I actually already started working on this a minute ago, but then left to repair my tools. Anyways, I don't think these guys play on the server anymore. I mean, it's not demolish allowed yet, but I never see them on. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm just gonna break in here and see what they got. I really hope that there's no dinos in here, because if there is, I'm not gonna kill them. I don't want to kill them, mainly because I don't want to be on anybody's tribe log. I found a ramshackle hatchet in a supply drop not too long ago, and I think it's just tearing. I think that's why I'm getting through this so fast. Sorry it's so dark. I waited specifically for it to be dark. I just noticed that I can see into the boat. It doesn't look like there's anything in there. Oh man, I'm an idiot. I've done that so many times. Demolish allowed. So these guys do not play here anymore. That or they don't check in on the base or something. I don't know how something becomes demolish allowed. I need to look into that. Anyways, yeah, I'm not. Oh, I did it right in the nick of time. The moon's going down and sun's about to come up. That's funny. Yeah, so we kind of decided last night that, I know that in this video I said I was going to go raid this stone, make some grenades and go raid a stone building that I found, but we decided last night that we all agreed that we wouldn't raid, we wouldn't do any raiding on lowbies, like newbies, you know? So we want the server to become a little bit more populated than it is, because as with right now, I mean, there's not a whole lot of people on the server yet. So we decided, I mean, at this point, we could, you know, not allow anyone on the server. Like, if we just caught them building thatch huts and shit, we could just go in there and break it every time. We could do that pretty easily. We could just not allow people to build on this. Ah, damn, I'm not getting that one. But we don't want that. We want them to build bases and stuff, so that so that hopefully they can start collecting metal and oil and stuff like that. And when we raid them, we actually get something that's worth it. So yeah, you probably won't see any raiding on my channel for, I don't know, however long it takes until the server gets a little bit more populated, or at least there's some bigger bases. I know this D's Nuts tribe right here, they have a I've seen their base before. Someone in the Alpha tribe was actually flying me around, so I'm not exactly sure where I was at when we seen it, but I seen their base. It has some Species X and it's metal and stuff, and I don't think they play anymore, but the Species X are still alive, so I don't think it looks like nobody's looted it yet. So we might do a raid on that sometime soon. I need to find exactly where that was and scout it out a little bit and see because we just flew by. I couldn't tell. It looked like no one had looted it because the plants were still alive, but I couldn't tell for sure. We were just flying by. So we might do a raid on that here pretty soon. If we do, I'll make sure to record that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I know this episode was a little bit boring, but yeah, kind of a slow day. I need to get off here pretty soon anyways. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.